How's it going, everyone? This is Links Forte, bringing you my week 6 team builder going up against Gregulator and the Los Angeles Clefable. Gregulator is a good friend of mine. I didn't get a chance to play against him in the major Pokemon League, but he did win the championship in that league. And Greg also has another championship, and I can't remember the league. I think it might be the UBC or the UPC. Can't remember, but if that tells you anything, he has 2 championships just in Gen 7 alone. He's also in A-Drive's front office, so it tells you how good he is just based on that. This is his first battle in the P4G after taking over for Kelly. And Kelly, man, we miss you. We wish you the best. We hope you're doing very well. And come hang out with us sometime. Come talk to us in the chat, man. Like, we miss you. We love you. Anyway, let's talk about Greg for a minute here. Like I said, he's a very good battler. Championships in A-Drive's front office. And he is a little hard for me to prepare for because his team is so monstrous. We have Azumarill, which is his Super Saiyan Z move user, which means it can use any Z crystal. It can use any it can use any Z move, including status, which means it has access to Z Belly Drum, which, if you guys don't know, what it does is it restores your health to full and then takes half. So basically it restores your health, and then the effect of Belly Drum kicks in. So that's an issue of it all. Like, I can whittle that thing down as much as I want. He can switch in and out on like rocks all day long, and then come in and just click Z Belly Drum, go to full, and then take half his health, and that's annoying to deal with. Zapdos, bulky, it can be offensive. It's just a really good electric type, hard to prepare for as well. Azelf, most commonly used as like a rocker, but this thing can like put in some work, like with its variety. Or it's a really good move pool, basically. What I'm trying to say, I can't talk right now, but it is a very deep move pool. I think like it gets every type move in the game, if I'm not mistaken, and that's also one of his Z move users, so that's a scary thing for me to try to prepare for. Heracross, it's a really good Choice Scarf user because it has the Moxie ability and it hits really hard, so Heracross is scary. Snorlax, it's just fat. It's just fat to be fat. I think can set up if it chooses to. His Cofagrigus as well pairs really nice with Snorlax, and they pretty much cover each other's weaknesses like perfectly. His Alolan Persian Parting Shot is annoying. That's all I have to say about Alolan Persian. Heatran, Choice Scarf, it can be especially bulky, like really offensive. Heatran is a Pokemon that's really hard to predict. He has Toucannon. I've never seen this used in Draft League, but I know he has the skill link ability against Rock Blast, Bullet Seed. I don't even think this is something he's going to bring against me, but you have to prep for everything. His Stunfisk is a really good rock setter, even though it's a like low tier mon. It gets like it has enough bulk to take hits from pretty much anything and still be able to get rocks up for you. So that's Stunfisk. And then his Mega Sceptile. I don't care what you say about Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile is a monster. It can be physically or especially offensive. It has the moves to do both. And it's just a hard hitter. I mean, it has quad ice weakness, but I think it's base 145 speed, and then it just hits hard. So I mean, what are you really gonna do? I have Mega Glalie, but this thing is still a monster. But anyway, before this team builder gets too long, let me just jump into my team and tell you guys what I am bringing. First off, I am bringing Roy Mustang the Blaziken with the Life Orb, Knockoff Low Kick, Thunder Punch, Fire Blast. I had a really tough time trying to figure out what it was I wanted to bring. Again, Azumarill is a problem for me because it can set up and just like sweep my team with an Aqua Jet after the fact. But if I can try to catch that thing on a switch, or maybe when it wants to set up, like if he predicts me, and like he's like if he's adamant max attack, like not Choice Bandit though, or Life Orb or anything like that, like if he's the Z move, Normalium Z with Belly Drum, I can hit him with a Thunder Punch. I really don't think he's gonna risk that because a Thunder Punch does a lot, so I don't think he's gonna risk that or anything like that to try and take me out or try to catch me off or anything like that. So I'm not gonna really try to play around. What I'm gonna try to predict his switch into Azumarill, but I think what his game plan with Azumarill will be is to like let something die and then bring Azumarill in and threaten whatever out or set up on whatever is in front of him. But Fire Blast is because Cofagrigus can sit in front of me and do whatever it wants, basically. Like, without a special move, I couldn't touch Cofagrigus. Like, knockoff does like 30% to it, so I had to have that. Low kick, one-shot Snorlax, one-shot Heatran based on investment. So that's that. And knockoff hits Azelf really hard if he wants to try and come in and like wall me or something like that. I don't know. Next up, I am bringing Gluttony in the Mega Glalie, Ice Shard, Freeze Dry, Earthquake, and Shadow Ball. Mixed attacker mostly. Ice Shard still Oko's Mega Sceptile, Freeze Dry for the Azumarill, Earthquake for the Heatran, Shadow Ball for what's the Pokemon? I just said his name. A Cofagrigus, sorry. And then Earthquake, I can still do a lot to Snorlax if he's more specially invested than he is physically invested. So I mean, hopefully he's not like Curselax though, because that would be a problem. Next up is my way to try and beat Azumarill, Buccaneer the Delmise. I am max speed, max attack, Jolly. This allows me to hit at level 50, it allows me to hit 101 speed. Azumarill Adamant max speed hits 102. I don't think he's bringing max speed Azumarill. I just don't. So Power Whip allows me to Oko him, no matter what the investment is. Maybe. I really just checked max HP, but it allows me to Oko him. Wide Lens, hopefully I don't miss, because like that's if Buccaneer were to miss Power Whip against Azumarill, that's game over basically. So that's that. Next up, I am bringing Nina Tucker, the Goodra, Choice Specs, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Muddy Water, Draco Meteor. It just hits everything really hard. The 156 in defense allows me to live, I think it was Adamant. No, it allows me to live a Jolly Dragon Claw from Mega Sceptile. If it's Adamant, it's a 25% chance to kill me. So I mean, there's that. I mean, +6 Aqua Jet from Azumarill 2-hit KOs me, but you know, Sludge Wave basically takes out Azumarill with the choice specs, and then just so he can't go for like a play rough, I have enough speed investment to make sure I'm outspeeding Jolly max speed Azumarill just in case. So between Buccaneer and Nina Tucker, I'm trying to cover my bases with Azumarill because that thing is a huge problem. Next up, I am bringing Sylveon, Olivier Mida, Choice Specs, Hyper Voice, Hidden Power Ground, Shadow Ball, Baton Pass. I mean, Hidden Power Ground because Heatran is a switch in all the time, unless, you know, if I can predict that. If I can predict it, it's not really that big of a switch in. With the special attack investment, HP Ground still 2-hit KOs Heatran. The defense and the HP, I'm trying to remember what Pokemon it was on his team that I was trying to take the hits from. I think it was like a Choice Bandit. It was like Choice Bandit Heracross, because Close Combat did so much. Like, I think a Choice Bandit Heracross with Close Combat, like 2 shots Sylveon. Like, would not with this investment though. Like, it's still like under a 2-shot, but I think, but it did just so much. So it's like I want Sylveon to be able to live, and because Choice Scarf Heracross is a problem. So especially if you start getting those Moxie boosts. So if I can, you know, scare Heracross out, that would be great. And last but not least, I'm bringing Wrath for the first time since like week 1, if I'm not mistaken. Lycanrod Midnight with a Focus Sash, Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Reversal, and Sucker Punch. Speed outspeeds Jolly Max Azumarill. Stone Edge, I mean, Stab, high chance to crit. Reversal, if I get knocked down in my Sash, I'm doing a lot of damage to everything. And then Rocks, because it would be nice. Like I don't have Rapid Spin this week, so I'm kind of banking on him to want to defog them away with like Zapdos. I think Zapdos might be his only hazard remover. Zapdos, yeah, Zapdos is his only hazard remover. So if he brings Zapdos, you know, I'm hoping he wants to get them away. I mean, what I think he's gonna bring is Azumarill, Snorlax, Cofagrigus, Heatran. I'm not really sure on the last 2. Like, I've been messing with him saying, hey, don't bring a Alolan Persian, but I really don't care about a Alolan Persian. I feel like I can handle it decently well. Zapdos is probably a good bring for him, and Heracross makes the most sense to me, but I mean, I can honestly see Stunfisk being in one of those last two slots. Like, those, I mean, Stunfisk, Zapdos, or Heracross, like, two of those is going to be, you know, two of those three is going to be the last two Pokemon for him, I believe. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been my week 16 builder, Link's Forte. See you guys tomorrow at the battle. Peace.